Good morning, Grand Rising, good day, and all that other good stuff, depending on how you referenced when you meet the world. But nonetheless, glad that you're here. I'm glad that I got the ears that are listening to this message. I want to start off by saying I hope that you are putting out good energy and a good vibration so that you can also receive that. I did reference this in my last video, The Bright Side. Go ahead and take a look at that video. But be mindful of where you are. Start off your day. This is just a suggestion. Start off your day with a morning meditation, morning affirmations. Give out your gratitude. Set a good tone and a good energy. Wake up on a good note, as they say. There's a lot of bad notes. Notes are just frequencies and vibrations. So you set the tone for your day. You set the music that you give off from your body, from your mind, from your spirit, from your soul, from your aura. And then go on into your day and then receive the rest of it as it comes. But you still have control of how you want to look at the world and how you perceive to look at everything. Everything's perception. But I got a download today that I wanted to speak about. You don't have to look for anything, but you can create everything. Oftentimes when we look for things, you could be looking for things for a long time. And there's nothing wrong with looking for something, right? Hey, I'm looking for this. I'm looking for this shirt. I'm looking for this. I'm looking for that. And you may find it, and sometimes in life you may not find it. But what the beautiful thing about life is, the access that we have from the Creator, and in my own personal beliefs, and I know everybody has their own belief, and I never try to push off what I believe in other people, is that we are not separate from the Creator. And a lot of times we may hear and it be referenced that, it's you, God. My personal opinion, we are one and the same. We are part of the same Wi-Fi, the same network, the same internet. We are collectively experiencing this thing together as the Creator, being able to create, to manifest, to attract through that power. I don't think we should relinquish that power that we have within ourselves to be creators, or if you will, even gods, right? But that is at your own discretion in regards to how you feel about you and your higher power. But back to the main subject, you don't have to look for anything, but you can create everything. Utilizing what we have inside of ourselves. Look around you. Everything has been created by someone. From the couch that we sit on, to the tablets and the phones that we talk in and look at and scroll on. Everything around us is an example of creation of, us being a part of that creative hood, so to speak. That creative godly consciousness to be able to manifest things into existence. And even from a tangible level and even into a spiritual level, we have that power to be able to create. And a lot of times we just don't tap in because, like I said, we're always looking outside of ourselves for something to be delivered to us, quote unquote, looking for something versus just going ahead and using our faith along with that action to bring something into fruition. You'll always hear me reference Les Brown because I admire him, his style, his power. Is that he always says that how is none of your business. So after you get ready to, or when you create something, despite how you think it's going to happen, it's none of your business. That's where the faith comes in. So if you say, hey, this is something that I plan on building and creating, you have to trust your abilities at that point. You and God, you being a co-creator with the Most High, that you'll be able to bring this thing into fruition. But how it actually comes together is none of your business. You just have to have the starting point. Say, hey, I see this. As they say, if you can conceive it in your mind's eye, then it can be real. Nobody would have ever thought we'd be talking to phones and tablets and see some of the great things we see in video games and vehicles and aircraft carriers and all this stuff. I'm sure at some point in time, people thought the Wright brothers who were trying to fly airplane probably were crazy as well. So never say that something can't happen. Because if a person believes enough in their spirit, as they say, if you can't find a way, you'll make a way. And then making a way goes back to that Les Brown saying, is that it's none of your business how it comes together. I've heard it referenced that even in entrepreneurship, it's like jumping off of a mountain and then learning how to build an airplane on the way down. A lot of people don't know how to do it. They just figure it out as they go. There's no one size fits all. But without being too lengthy in this video, I just want people to understand that we always have the power, the ability to create the lifestyle, the idea of bringing anything that we feel in our spirit we want to create into fruition without necessarily always having to go out and look for it. Sometimes we have to tap in and go on the inside. Everybody has a particular vision, and that we can't always explain that vision to people. Most times we always go wrong trying to explain the vision versus just going inside, finding out what it looks like, writing it down to our best ability, creating the blueprints, and then doing the best we can to get it started, right? Whether it be a clothing line, a song, a project of some sort. That's your mission. But you do have a universe that works with you. That universe or that God or that creator will put forth the people, the places, and the things and the resources to help you get it together. That's what the creation aspect of it looks like. Not knowing when or where it'll take place, you're not supposed to know that. You're just supposed to be the starting chief cornerstone of that creation. So remember this, you don't have to look for anything. You can create everything. I hope that this was transparent and clear, and that it can tap into who you are and what you have the ability to do. I feel a lot of times in life we relinquish our power because this life tells us to look outside of ourselves, right? We're always looking at everybody else. Social media. Back in the day, it was probably the magazine. Hey, you still doing this? You still doing that? You shouldn't be doing that. You're looking outside of yourself. You have a unique gift, talent, or particular quote-unquote power that is unique to you. And it's put into you so that you can get it out, so that it can express itself through art, through movement, through song, through dance, through whatever form that it needs to express itself, but it was given to you. So be the creator that you are. That's the gist of the message. Be the creator that you are. I'm not saying that you can't look for anything, but trust that you can create it. And as always, I end off with saying, I hope this adds value to you. Take it how you will, but I hope that it will open up something inside you perhaps you never looked at it from a different angle. But as always, I speak with sincerity that I'd like to add value to your life in some shape or fashion. So with that being said,